Madden gods.
T4G here, welcoming everyone. We heard a lot of everyone out there. A lot of people are asking us, how do we obtain Lamar Jackson? How do we get him in a trade? Show us how we can get him in a trade. And a lot of people, we've heard it a lot, that it just can't be done. We heard it through so many different people that it's just not possible. Like, you can't do it. We even came across an article that just said every offer that they used is just, it didn't work. That try and trade for him. We're going to go to the Chicago Sun-Times and an article they wrote on the 12th of August, 2018, 10:23 p.m., which is yesterday. And it shows here, you know, the review. So it's a Madden 19 review, and it talks about Lamar Jackson. When you scroll down, we're going to have this article in the link in the description below here. In fact, I want to show you some things here. The other positive about franchise mode is that the trading AI continues to improve. The days of stealing players left and right are over. You want evidence? Try trading for Jackson. As a matter of fact, every offer for Jackson was a no. It's like the Ravens know what they have and aren't about to share it. And this is the same thing with with Baker Mayfield as well. You can offer him all these different things, and these teams just don't want to give up these majestic unicorn beasts, and everyone out there is just doubtful. So we heard the calls, guys. We heard the calls. We heard the Chicago Sun-Times try trading for Jackson. And what we have to say to each and every one of you guys: challenge accepted. And we're here to show you guys that you can do it with any team out there. And we're going to show you how you can do this. And we're going to not only do it, but we're going to get Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson on the same team. We're not going to start two different franchises. The other thing we're not going to do is we're not going to use anyone outside of the team that we're using. We're not going to use free agency players. And we're going to show you guys how you can get these amazing athletes onto your team and the best way to do it. Okay? You guys will be able to do this with multiple other players. Guys, no impossible player is safe. We're going after all the impossibles, and we're going to try to make them possible for each and every one of you guys. If you have not already, you guys got to make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have way too much content coming out for you guys. We are the best place for Madden content, period. If you haven't already, check out our merchandise, guys. Get geared up in the latest T4G merch. Get looking great, feeling great, and smelling great. Now let's get into this, guys. We're going to use a real-life roster here, okay? We're going to go preseason week 1. Well, that's the only choice we get. Let's go down the list. Let's choose the Dolphins here, right? We got the Dolphins. Right in the middle of the pack. Trade influence package. Okay, we're going to create a coach motivated trade influence package. Now, you could do this with other packages as well. So let's go down and let's show you somewhat of what we're talking about. Most of these guys, they go up and they try to trade for these players with all these different high overalls, but they're missing a step. And the step is something called stacking. It's what we're going to do. We're going to stack and show you how to stack a team. All right, and this is how we're going to come after all of the impossible players. We're coming after you. There's ways to do it. You can rip everyone off of someone's team and then try to make them more valuable, right? And that's one case, and it has worked in some situations. Okay, but it doesn't always work, and it's extremely hard. We're going to show you how to do it easier than that. Okay, much easier than that. So let's go to the Ravens here. Now these guys aren't popping green on anyone's on the Ravens team here, so we're going for Lamar Jackson. You could see, you know, they're just going to fight us tooth and nail. They're not going to give us much love here. We're offering a first, second, sitting. You know, maybe not the best of guys here, but let's, you know, who do we got that we can offer to them? Amendola, these guys here, and a first round pick, and let's just get a gauge to see, you know, how close they are to it. Well, they're not really that close. If you keep adding up a lot of guys, they're gonna penny pinch you. If we do it with the Browns as well, we go to the Browns and we try to add up, I mean, the best guys we got here. Let's go, just go with these guys here. They don't like him. Let's go, not Amendola. Let's go right tackle because they love right tackle. Let's see where we're at. Let's get a gauge. So we've got Baker Mayfield here. Baker Mayfield's also going to be, well, good luck getting them like that, right? It's just not plausible. So we got to think outside of the box, and what we got to do is we got to use the system against itself. We have to trick the system, okay? And it's not really a trick per se. Yeah, it's kind of a trick. We'll show you what we're talking about. Let's go on to the Patriots here. We're going after Tom Brady. Now, if you've seen our other videos before, guys, you'll know how to trade with the Patriots. What do the Patriots love more than anything? Well, we look at their team needs. They got middle linebacker up as number one. They're going to pop green on every one of these guys. About a 67 above. Sometimes they do it with a 66, but when you get below that, they're really fighting with you here. So you can see we're popping them up. Now we're going to keep these two middle linebackers, okay? Use your high overall middle linebacker, but don't go too high. You just don't need to, okay? And then we're going to add up let's add up a halfback. We need a green interest halfback. Okay, so this guy shows green interest. Let's see where we're at here. All right, so we got a yellow going on there, and we're gonna have to probably offer up a larger pick to get Tom Brady to seal this deal. Let's go for a third round. Let's offer up a third round pick, and let's ask for a fourth back. 2019, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna offer up a third 2019. We could probably even keep that third 2019 and go for a different pick in 2020, or it may not work. Okay, so we realized it didn't work. It didn't work. What do we do now? Well, we keep persevering here. So we're going to add that middle linebacker back up, and let's drop more. You know, if it didn't work with the third, okay, just test it with like the second here, and protect yourself. Always ask for more, because you don't want it to just get accepted immediately, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've given up picks that you didn't have to give up, right? So we're going to ask for a sixth and a seventh, see where we're at. Let's ask for the seventh now. They're being stingy. We may have to give up the first for Tom Brady as well. I'm not too worried about it because I can get the first round pick back really simple, especially from the Patriots. And we can even show you how to do that. What you do is you go to the free agency, pick up a crummy middle linebacker, and trade him away, or trade away one of yours. But don't do that yet. Okay, do that after we're done getting both these QBs here. Or if you're just trading for one or the other, then just do it after that. It's no big deal. So here, let's ask for a fourth round up, and let's just work our way down. Okay, they said no to that. We're gonna ask for a fifth, and let's go a seventh. We could probably go for the sixth too, but no, they didn't do that. Okay, so let's just ask for the fifth. Let's ask for the fifth. They said no. So what we're going to do here is we're going to ask for the sixth and seventh. You can always go up to 2019, but I want to try to get as much as I possibly can. They said no to that. Seventh round pick. And what we're doing, we're in a Smeech fest here. We're in a Smeech battle, and we're trying to win the Smeech. Okay, so they said no to that guy. Well, what can we do? Do we have a better halfback that can jump this up? Okay, does Frank Gore pop up? No, he shows yellow. I mean, you could try to do it with yellow, but I'm going to grab Drake here. The thing about Drake is I could get that halfback back really simple. Okay, I can get a higher overall halfback back really easy. So here, let's just offer up the third round, see what they say. They said no. Let's go for the second again. Since we upped the ante on this, we're going to go for a second and then ask for the sixth and seventh just to try to protect ourselves. We're getting a gauge to see what they want. Okay, nope, we're gonna have to go first round again. So let's go first round pick. Let's go for the fifth. And get as greedy as possible, guys. Get as absolute greedy as possible. Sixth and a seventh. That's what we're gonna try now. Close, but no tomato. We're going for the sixth round. Nope. We're going for the seventh round. We're in a Smeech fight with the Patriots. And they declined it. So what do we know here? We know they're gonna accept it, and we also know that we got 100% of our value. We didn't give up too much at all. We gave up the exact right amount, 100%. So now Tom Brady is gonna help us use this trade. We're gonna use him to do a stack technique here. So we're gonna go to the Ravens here. Now, if we offer him up straight up, a lot of guys will try to do this, and they get a good QB, and they try to offer up, you know, one for one, and you can see it's just not working there. We can offer a second round pick, and we can offer, let's do a strong safety, see if they like him. Let's go Cameron Wake, see if they like Cameron Wake. They don't. Let's offer up Sitting. And we could offer this up, and they're coming close, but nothing really. I mean, it's, you could just keep offering and offering, and they're just going to fight you tooth and nail. So what I'm going to do is, it's a different strategy here. I'm going to ask up for Yonda, and I'm showing Tom Brady here. And then what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to say, hey, give me a second round pick, since I'm giving you, Yonda's really easy to get, okay? But I'm going to use Yonda. I got a plan for Yonda, because what happens after we do this, after we get this trade to go through, is they're going to need a right guard, okay? So we got the 4th, asked for the 7th too, asked for a 4th and a 7th. I was kind of going through the motion there, but go 2020, because you're going to get more value out of it. So we gave them Tom Brady, and we got Yonda in a 4th round pick. So now when we go to the Ravens, okay, so we're going to the Ravens here. What we just did there is we moved Lamar Jackson down. Look at where he's at on the depth chart here. Okay, we actually moved him down the depth chart, and we made the Ravens believe right there that, all right, he's we got a better guy in. He's not as valuable. What happened to their team needs there? Did you see right guard jumped up tremendously? Well, now let's see where they're at. Okay, it looks like a little bit different there. It's a little bit better. So let's go to center here. What do we got at center? Just read your team as much as possible here. Now I'm asking for a 3rd round back, because I want to protect myself as much as possible. And I'm going to go for a 5th round. Let's go for a 5th round. If we have to add up a little bit more, we'll have to add up a little bit more. They may fight us for this. Okay. So they're giving us a little bit of a fight going on there. Can we go for a halfback and add up one of these halfbacks on here? Will they help the trade go through? I don't know. Let's just try it. So we're adding a halfback here, and let's ask for that 3rd round again. Ooh, close. We're asking for a 4th round here. Let's do 5th and a 6th now. Okay. So we got Lamar Jackson. They said it was impossible. Challenge accepted. Alright, so you guys can get him. He's not impossible. Throw that out the window. He's not impossible. So we just traded for Lamar Jackson. We gave up Yonda. We gave him back Yonda. And we gave him 2 other guys, 2 Super Bowl contenders that are going to change their team. But we're not done yet. Well, we got to go and get you the Baker Mayfield. Alright, the beast. We got to go get you Baker Mayfield. So here we got to offer up some guys for Tom Brady. Let's add up Kiko Alonso. Let's see where these guys are at. These guys aren't really popping much on there. For this, I don't know. I mean, it's really easy. Go and get some of these guys on free agency, and you'll be able to make this trade happen. Cake. No problem at all. Go to center here. We got nothing at center. Going to right end. Let's add up Branch. Branch didn't do anything. Let's add up Harris. See, I can get Harris back fairly simple. I can get a guy who's a higher overall than him fairly simple. So you still see that we're getting some love for Tom Brady here. Let's add up. Should we go halfback? Should we go Perry? Just see what happens with Perry too. If it jumps it up at all, it doesn't really jump it up much. So let's go picks wise. Let's start working our way down. Let's do a 5th round pick. See what we got here. Let's go 3rd round, 4th round pick. We'll keep working our way up the ladder. We're doing a reverse ladder technique. And let's go down to the 3rd here. Protect ourselves. Let's ask for something else. I mean, we could add up some guys and see if they really like them. Get a halfback. Halfbacks make things so easy, because a lot of times they pop yellow interest, at least yellow interest, and the overall doesn't have to be super amazing. So here, let's go and let's ask for a 3rd round pick from the Ravens 2020. They said no. Let's go and get, I'm just padding it up now. Let's go and get 5th and a 6th round pick. They said no. 5th round pick. Throw it off the table. Okay, so now we just need to smidge it. I'm not giving up anymore. I'm going to try to just get it with this guy here, and then let's now ask for, well, they're really penny pinching us here. They're really penny pinching us. Close. We go right outside linebacker here. Let's just do I mean, let's just do one of these guys here. Just give us the pick. That's all we need. We just need to get us a pick. That guy's thinking of it's a pretty much a second or a 7th rounder when you have one of those 7s. So now we're going after Baker. We got Lamar. Let's go after Baker here. We're getting the Baker Mayfield. Time to go bring him onto the team here. So here, let's get someone worth it. Let's grab Batonio here. Batonio is a little bit harder to trade for compared to, not really hard to trade for at all, but when you're not showing green interest, he becomes a little bit harder to get. Let's add up, I don't know, let's go Escobar here. And then let's ask for, they love tight ends. Let's ask for a 3rd round pick. Try to get a 3rd round. Probably could go a little bit cheaper. Maybe, I don't know. Depends what team you're on. 5th round pick. And we got it. We should ask for a 5th and a 7th. So we got it. So what we did, we just stacked the Browns. We just made the Browns believe their team that, hey, I mean, it's true. Like, of course they're going to believe that because, well, you just got Tom Brady. So then what happens to Baker Mayfield? Baker Mayfield, the Browns believe that he's a little bit easier to get, right? So now they love middle linebackers. They love middle linebackers. Well, this is where these 2 middle linebackers come into play. Well, now let's offer up these 2 middle linebackers. There you go. Okay, let's offer now. Let's go down the list. Let's go for 2019. Go to give up a 2019. Let's ask for the 4th round. Throw up a 4th round. Let's now give up a 5th round. Let's now give up a 4th round. And let's ask for something back. Let's ask for a 4th round 2020 back. What we get? And they said no. Let's protect ourselves. Let's not give up too much. We're giving up some high overall players here. Okay, this is some grade A quality beef. We're giving up Super Bowl contenders. Now, I said no to that. Let's ask for the 7th round pick. They said no. Alright, fine. We'll just give up the 4th. And they said yes. So, everyone said it was impossible, guys. Everyone said it could not be done. Everyone said one of these guys could not be done. Not only did we get one, we got both. And we got them on the exact same team. So there you guys go. Make sure to like and share this video out. Share it out, guys. Make sure to get geared up in the latest merch, T4G merch. Make sure to check out our website, tipsforgamers.com. For our players to trade for list, we show you a list of guys to go and get like this. Make sure to check it out. And if you haven't already, subscribe. What are you doing? Best place for Madden content. We'll see you in the next video.